Former U.S. President Donald Trump has made a striking claim that the United States carried out a military strike on what he described as a big facility connected to alleged Venezuelan drug boats. The statement has immediately drawn international attention, raising serious questions about regional security, drug trafficking routes, and the future of U.S.-Venezuela relations. According to Trump, the facility was allegedly involved in supporting drug smuggling operations operating out of Venezuelan waters. While official details remain limited, the claim fits into Washington's long-standing narrative that criminal networks in the region use maritime routes to transport narcotics toward North America. The Caribbean and northern South American waters have long been considered strategic corridors for drug trafficking. U.S. authorities have repeatedly accused criminal groups of using fast boats, remote ports, and hidden facilities to move large quantities of narcotics. Trump's statement suggests that this alleged facility played a key logistical role in those operations. It is important to note that Venezuela has consistently rejected accusations that it supports or allows drug trafficking. The Venezuelan government has previously argued that such claims are politically motivated and used to justify pressure, sanctions, and military presence in the region. Any U.S. military action linked to Venezuela, whether confirmed or not, risks further escalating already tense relations. Trump's comments also highlight the broader U.S. strategy of using military and naval power as part of its counter-narcotics campaign. Over the years, the United States has deployed warships, surveillance aircraft, and special operations to intercept drug shipments at sea. These efforts are often framed as protecting U.S. borders from illegal drugs before they reach American soil. However, critics argue that such operations can blur the line between law enforcement and military intervention. They warn that strikes or aggressive actions near sovereign nations could lead to misunderstandings, diplomatic fallout, or even armed confrontations. So far, U.S. defense officials have not released detailed public confirmation of the specific strike Trump mentioned. This has led analysts to question whether the operation was a covert action, a previously undisclosed mission, or a political statement aimed at reinforcing Trump's tough-on-crime image. The timing of Trump's remarks is also significant. With global attention focused on conflicts in Europe and the Middle East, developments in Latin America often receive less coverage. Yet the region remains a critical battleground for influence, security, and organized crime. For neighboring countries in the Caribbean and South America, any escalation between the U.S. and Venezuela is concerning. Increased military activity could disrupt shipping routes, raise insurance costs, and heighten regional instability. Supporters of aggressive U.S. action argue that dismantling drug infrastructure at its source is necessary. They claim that targeting facilities, boats, and supply chains saves lives by reducing the flow of drugs into U.S. cities. Opponents counter that without addressing demand and corruption, such strikes only provide temporary results. As of now, many questions remain unanswered. What exactly was the facility Trump referred to? Was it confirmed to be linked to drug trafficking? And how will Venezuela and the international community respond? One thing is clear. Trump's statement has once again brought U.S.-Venezuela tensions and the global drug war back into the spotlight. Whether this claim leads to official confirmation, diplomatic fallout, or further action remains to be seen. For now, the world is watching closely as another chapter unfolds in the complex and controversial fight against international drug trafficking.